Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon, and welcome to my channel. This is Lifestyle Manifesting, where I'm discussing all about manifesting as a lifestyle in every area of your life. Let's talk about everyone is yourself pushed out. So what is everyone is yourself pushed out? What that means is in your reality, everything is responding to you. Everything in your reality is a reflection of your inner world, and it's manifested out to the outer screen of space, right? The outer 3D reality is a reflection and mirror of what you hold inside of you, what you hold within your awareness and your consciousness. So everyone is yourself pushed out means that you have beliefs and thoughts and assumptions, and you have stereotypes, and you have judgments, and you have thoughts for a whole lifetime. So all of the thoughts of how you believe reality to work, that's what you're experiencing in your reality. So in order to change and manifest and align with a new reality and align with a version where you're in the dream job, or align in the reality where you are in the dream relationship, or align in the reality where you have all the money you want, align with the reality where you are healthy and feel great, right? In order to align with that reality, you cultivate that within. As within, so without. So your whole reality is a reflection of your thoughts and beliefs from within. It's your whole, the sum total of your whole imagination, okay? So to change anything in your reality, all you need to do is go within and change within. You're not changing the outer reality. You don't have to manipulate anything in the outer reality. You are only rearranging your thoughts. And when you rearrange your thoughts, the external world, the 3D world, will reflect your new thoughts when you persist in those thoughts, okay? When you plant those seeds. So right now, everything and everyone in your reality is a reflection of what you believe, how you have general beliefs about reality, and you have specific beliefs about reality. You have general beliefs about people, and you have specific beliefs about people. You have general beliefs about how you'll be treated, and you have specific beliefs about how you'll be treated. So what you want to do in order to manifest anything is just go within and be the version of you with your desire. Okay, the desire is already yours because understand it's from within. It's coming from your imagination. All you need to do is stay loyal to the vision of what you want. So you stay loyal to the vision of being in the relationship. Stay loyal to the vision of feeling chosen and being chosen. Being the one who's in the relationship. Be loyal and stay loyal to that version of you who feels loved, right? Stay loyal to the version of you who has an abundant amount of abundance of money that you could go and buy whatever you want. As a need arises, you are able to buy and have anything you want in life. All right, you're creating all of that from within. All right, so so your world is just an extension of you. It's a reflection, an extension of you. All right, so to experience anything in your reality, you just need to go within your imagination and create that experience within, and you stay loyal to the vision of that experience. But here's what sometimes, because of the way that we lived life before waking up to this understanding, we think that the 3D reality is outside of us because there's that appearance of duality. It appears that it's separate, but it's not. Okay, all of reality is malleable, flexible. It's coming from within. So just change your thoughts and you will change your reality. So here's the mistake we make sometimes. We look at the 3D reality and we think that the 3D reality has more power or more control, or the 3D reality dictates what your life is, but it doesn't. Okay, you have the power to gain the reins, right? The reins of the horse. Think of that. You're gaining the reins of your reality and of your life. You gain the reins by focusing on your desire, by telling yourself the story. It's like you're the writer, the director, the main actor in the own movie of your life. All right, so you're writing the story of your life. What story are you telling? Are you consistently telling yourself, it's been 7 months and I still don't have my specific person, but I've been working on my self-concept? Well, self-concept means you have your desire, right? Remember, self-concept is your identity, and your identity of being the person who has the desire. Just because I had a couple people write this in my on some videos in the comments. So I wanted to address this for them and for any of you who are thinking, remember, it's the story you're telling yourself. So if you consistently tell yourself the story, it's not happening, it's been how many months, but it's not happening. You're the creator, and if you're saying it's not happening, that's what you're claiming and declaring. That's what you're writing the story of your life to be, all right? So look at the 3D reality and you just observe and say, I know this is the old stuff that's just playing out. I'm not worried about it. Okay, that's what you tell yourself. You're not worried about it because you're the operant power and you can change and create and align to the reality that you prefer. And you align to the reality that you prefer by consistently affirming that reality and telling that reality, that story of that reality to yourself. You just need to keep, grab my hair. You just need to keep claiming that it's yours. Okay, you don't have to claim it out loud. You don't have to claim it all day long. You claim it. If you claim something to be yours, do you need to claim it all day? Not necessarily, okay? If that feels good to you, you can do it, but you're just gonna claim, that's mine. That's mine. Have you ever claimed something and saw something and go, ooh, I want that. That's mine. And you got it, okay? So just think of it that way. Like you saw something online, a new outfit you wanted, and you're kind of like, ooh, I claim that. You're like, that outfit's mine. That's gonna look so good on me. That is mine. I want you to think about that with everything in your reality. It's already yours, okay? That relationship looks good on you. You're gonna say, this relationship looks good on me. It's already mine. I claim it, all right? Now, stop worrying about it. Stop doubting it, stop telling an opposing story about it, and just decide it's already yours. Okay, there's no need to doubt it. So I'm gonna answer a few questions here today. Hi Gabby, I'm seeing my SP tomorrow and we have been talking non-stop. Woohoo, that's amazing. Congratulations, that's great. So now, keep your focus, right? You're going to keep your focus on it's getting better and better. It's always getting better. Our conversations go deeper. Okay, so because sometimes we'll note, if we notice things that it's like, oh, this feels off, all you have to do is switch yourself to say, wait a minute, that's just something within me, and we affirm the story we want. This is hotter than ever. This is better than ever. They are showing up beyond what I could ever imagine. We even talk about going on a helicopter ride. How fun. That's awesome. I love it. Well, I hope you do that. And so also write down some other things. You don't even have to talk about it, but just write other things that you want to do and watch your specific person bring it up to you, okay? Because that's always a fun part, a fun way to help continue to prove to yourself that you're the operant power. Mindful living. I'm scared of ignoring the 3D and affirming for my desires. I want him to commit to me. I'm scared of ignoring the 3D. You don't have to ignore the 3D. The 3D is there. Here, this is actually it's all about the mindset, right? So we don't have to ignore it, because if we ignore it, it's like you know, okay, like if you're wanting to lose weight and you're like, I don't want to look in the mirror because I don't want to look at what I might see that it didn't change, okay? We don't have to ignore it. We could look right in that 3D reality and say, 3D reality, look at it and go, I don't choose this anymore, okay? We're ignoring, think of that more as you're just not choosing it, okay? We don't have to pretend, we don't have to like feel like we're ignoring it, because like we feel that's, if you're feeling scared about it, you're just not going to give it a lot of attention and importance. Remember, everything in the world is existing. Everything exists. Everything exists. Whatever you focus your attention on is what's creating your reality. So you're just going to look at that and you're going to take value from it. And you're going to say, you know what, this is all valuable. It's all my old creations, stuff I didn't even know I was creating, all the stuff that it's valuable. Remember, the 3D reality is valuable because it helped you decide and figure out, I don't want this anymore. So you're going to look at it and go, this is valuable. It's not what I want. I don't want it anymore. Okay. And then you shift more of your attention, but you still live through life. You don't want to live through life feeling like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, because that feeling of hate and affirming, that we're really affirming that without realizing it, right? So you're gonna take it for its value. You're gonna say, this is all right. This is that old reality. And then you start affirming for your new desire, okay? And that mindset and that perception will help you from feeling scared of it. Because you could look at it and go, oh, this is just the old stuff, no big deal. If someone's looking in the mirror and they haven't lost the weight yet, they could just look in the mirror and go, I know this is all happening, okay? That's the old version of myself. And you could still love and be happy for the old version of yourself and know that the new version of yourself is already claimed, all right? So keep affirming, he's committed to me. What does that feel like from your first person? It's really powerful in my perspective to think more from the first person, okay? Rather than put the attention on the outside, but what you want to cultivate and generate feelings of like, what does it feel like to be committed to? It feels like, that feels really good. So like you're embodying feelings of, I feel really good, and I feel really loved, and I feel chosen, and I feel this devotion, right? So just, what's that feeling? You don't have to feel to manifest. This is just a way to help to get to that place of embodying already having a desire. So I am totally the type of person that everyone wants to commit to. What would that look like if everyone that met you was like, I want to commit to you? Wow, you are God's gift to this world. It would be a blessing to be with you. So you can imagine those kind of things. Imagine what it would feel like to hear that, okay? And if somebody said that to you and you were like, not that guy, or not that one, thank you, not that person, but no, instead of thinking not that person, just, I appreciate it's that person. Like, I don't choose that, but I appreciate that, right? And that means it's coming from my specific person, right? We're going to create meaning from anything that's happening in our reality, that you're already aligned with this reality, okay? He's already committed to you because you imagined it already. Whether you imagined it or affirmed it, it's all the same thing. Your mind is thinking in images. So you already did the work. You already know what the work is, just deciding what you want. So you've already affirmed it, okay? Sarah, I feel like there's no hope left between SP and I. It's long distance and lack of trust. Okay, well, look, you don't have to specifically focus on your specific person, right? You actually don't really want to. Focus more on yourself and the idea of what in the bigger picture do you want, okay? You want there to be complete trust, complete devotion, right? Make a scripting exercise for yourself. Pull out a notebook and start scripting. What does my ideal relationship look like? Like, you're asking yourself, what do I want? Okay, I want a relationship, right? That's what it sounds like. From here. So if your goal is a relationship, get clear on your relationship. Okay, here's what I want in a relationship. Just by you focusing on the idea of what you want in a relationship, people in your world will reflect that back. Your specific person will reflect that back. You don't even have to, you're not focusing on them, you're focusing on the idea of what you want. Total trust, total loyalty, total devotion. What else in a relationship? Great communication. It's easy to talk to one another. We feel really safe and secure. We feel really sure about each other. They're completely head over heels for me, right? Like, okay, or, we're head over heels for each other. The chemistry is like out, it's like skyrocketing to the moon. It's like the best chemistry because we get to have it all, right? But don't listen to other people's limiting beliefs where you can only have this and you can't have that. Guess what? You can have it all. You can give it all to yourself. Just decide you're going to give it all to yourself and get clear on that. And now you're going to read that, whatever you're writing down as the ideal relationship. continue to affirm that reality. You don't have to, you're going to focus on what would that look like? What would that feel like? How would you feel to have that? Fall in love with that idea of it, because as you fall in love with that idea of what you want in a relationship, you're focusing on what you want. You're focusing on creating that kind of reality. But when we keep looking at something we don't have, that it's not working out and there's lack of trust and there's such a distance, you're just focusing on that then. So what story do you want to focus on? Because whichever story you choose is what you will be manifesting when you're consistently focusing on it, okay? When we're focusing on both of them back and forth, you may not have any movement, because maybe you're affirming, I want to trust, I want trust, I intend to have trust, we are trusting each other. And then you think about them and you go, but I don't know if I could trust them. That you're really just saying the opposite of what you're affirming. All right, so you have to, it's a story. What story are you telling? Tell the story of the desired reality and live from that place of knowing it's done. Yeah, even if I have faith that things can change and create in any second, but I just want peace and honesty. This will give you peace and honesty. And add those to your list. I want peace. I want honesty. This is what you want to feel. Put what you want to feel. I want to feel. This is what I want to feel in a relationship. I want to feel peace. I want to feel honesty. I want to feel loved. I want to feel chosen. I want to feel like I am the best. I want to feel like there's never competition because I just feel so sure about this, right? That's where you go and you saturate your mind and fill your mind with that idea and that picture, okay? And you know that it's done. It's done because you're the creator, right? All right, so you can focus on your specific person, but the thing, I don't want to say but, because I just did a video about saying but, okay, you can focus on your specific person. Here's what we really want to do. We want to focus on what does it feel. We don't want to look at someone and focus on an old story. So sometimes if we're looking at the specific person, now we're thinking about the old story and we're thinking about them changing. But all we need to do is rearrange what we're thinking in our mind. We're rearranging the thoughts in our mind to rearrange the outer reality. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what should I do when I'm doing everything right but 3D won't change? Just start changing your dialogue, okay, or monologue to yourself, right? I am doing everything right and the 3D is changing. I am doing everything right and I see evidence in my reality. Okay. As we speak to ourselves, our reality is shifting to what our perception, right? It's shifting to our perception. And if our perception if it's a consistent thought, it's like, I'm doing everything, but I didn't see any change. I'm doing everything. Maybe I saw a little change. I'm not really seeing any change. You have to declare what you want. I'm doing everything right and I am seeing change. I'm witnessing it before my eyes. It's like miraculous shit going down in my world. These are the things you say to yourself. Get playful with it. Start having fun with it. Start picturing and imagining, yes, it is changing, and you will see a change, okay? What can I affirm to be good at my job? I am so good at what I do. I'm so valuable. I'm really good at figuring things out. If I don't know the answer, it comes to me eventually. I'm always praised for my work. People recognize how good I am at my job. I'm always getting better. I'm always figuring things out. Good things are always coming my way. I always have the best opportunities. I'm always in the right place at the right time. Okay, so those are all ideas and picture. You'll be at the right place at the right time where you will find out how to be a better person at your job, right? You'll hear something that will click with you and it's like, oh, I was trying to figure out a solution. This is another thing you could say to yourself, right? I am the solution, okay? All my problems are solved. Think about being in the solution, right? Like Albert Einstein said, you're not solving a problem from being in the problem, okay? So think about that with your manifestations. when you're in the problem with your manifestation, that's saying, I don't know if I'm good at my job. How am I going to be good at my job? I don't see any movement in the 3D reality. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing this. Should I be affirming? Should I be scripting? Those are all being in the problem. Okay. So a powerful manifestor is going to think from the solution. I am the solution. The solution comes to me. Answers download into my subconscious mind. Okay. So be in the solution. I am the solution. I am the problem solver. Okay, because you will see that just shifting your thoughts to that perspective you will be aligned with that reality as you consistently affirm that. And you just will be that. You will just be that. Okay. And what's powerful is you will be that, you will feel better, and your 3D reality will be showing you that you are, because someone will say something to you. You're really good. So intend that you hear that. Imagine, so another way to do that also is you're imagining that you're at work, right? This is just an inner conversation that you could have with yourself. Inner conversation that you have with yourself. You don't have to change anything. All you have to do is have an inner conversation with someone at work telling you you're doing such a great job, right? Whether it's your manager, your boss, a coworker, somebody, a family member is saying you're so good at your job. You imagine that they say that to you, right? This is an imaginal conversation. It's powerful because it creates your reality. Our imaginal scenes and our imaginal conversations create our reality. So someone at work is saying, you're doing such a good job. And you're saying, thank you. I really appreciate that. Like what are you saying back to someone, when they're complimenting you? So that's something you can add in, or you could do that solely. All right. Yeah, Sarah, I'm going to write some affirmations out and say them out loud. Perfect. You can say them out loud. You can say them in your mind, whatever feels good to you. BM Singh. Okay. Thank you for the way you deliver your message with so much love and compassion. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you being here. Do you understand that when we are realizing this, when you're realizing that it's as simple as just changing your thoughts and your reality is changing, that you're actually the causation? It's like you just want everyone to know this. You want everyone to see reality like this, and you want everyone to get the things that they want. You want everyone to align with that reality. Okay, John, what happened? SP is talking to a different guy or in a relationship. Okay, so if your specific person is talking to someone else, or they're already in a relationship, remember, circumstances don't matter. All right. There is maybe we do want to look a little bit inside and say, well, why is the person that I'm interested already in a relationship, right? Okay, because if that's a cycle, we want to make sure we're stopping that cycle of like not being chosen, or being with someone who's not available. Okay, so all you need to do in order to manifest this person into your life is affirm the story that you are together. This person is talking to you. So you're going to have affirmations, or you're going to tell the story that you are together. This person's totally in love with me, and I'm such a good. So you're going to talk about to yourself, right? You're going to talk to yourself about being the version of you in the relationship. So that's your self-concept. I am like a really great person, and of course they want to talk to me because I'm so great and I'm really interesting and I'm fun to be around, right? That's living in the end of having your desire, right? So that aspect. And then in relationship to this person, affirm what that would look like. What would it feel like that you feel so comfortable with each other and it feels so safe and secure to share things with one another? And what does it feel like to walk down the street and have your hand in hand? And what does it feel? You don't have to know what it feels like to hold their hand, but you could have an idea of what would that feel like if you're walking down the street arm in arm. That feel like, embody that feeling. Okay, imagine that you could create an imaginal scene that you're together and you're already together, right? It's not like just the first date, but you're already together and you're sitting across the table from them, and imagine that they are looking right into your eyes and you are both laughing and having fun and there's a great connection. Okay, all you need to do is create those kind of imaginal scenes, or create affirmations and tell the story of already being with this person. But, okay, let's add the but in. Okay, but don't keep saying, but they're still talking to that other person. But I still see on social media that they're with that other person. No, because you understand you're the creator. You understand that you're the operant power. So you're just gonna say, that's the old reality, it's all dissolving away. It will dissolve away as long as you're not putting any importance on it, and your attention and your importance on it. Okay, you turn that story around. They're not with them anymore. They're totally single and they're totally into me. Those are the things you say to yourself. I accept all the positive changes. Yes. If we assume they are thinking of us, is that what will play out? Yes. Thought transmission is instant, right? But remember, your reality is created by your beliefs, okay? So yes it is. Thought transmission is instant. The minute that you are thinking about them, assume that they are also thinking about you. Now, add an action step onto that, okay? The action step of they're thinking about you. They tell you how much they love thinking about you. They tell you how much they love that you're in their life, right? Add those action steps onto that. Large bills need to be paid by next week. What do I affirm? All my bills are paid. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am living in abundance. There is infinite wealth. There is an endless supply. Okay, remember, do you understand the mindset of millionaires is understanding that it is about your mindset. And you want to be observing yourself. Are you in a scarcity mindset, or are you in an abundance mindset with prosperity and abundance mindset? Abundance and prosperity mindset is like this will work out. Everything's working out for me. I will get this done. Somehow, some way, my bills are all paid. It's all working out for me. I heard, one time I heard an interview. Rhonda Burns is the lady that wrote The Secret, which I've never read that book because that's a little more mainstream manifesting, but she's still a powerful manifester. So she was in an interview where she told the interviewer she had no money. She had no money, but what did she do? When the bills came in, she would open the bill and imagine that it was a check. So every bill that came in, she had no money to pay the bills. But she was imagining, right? This is another check for me. This is another check for me. Okay, so that was her technique. I thought that was pretty fun that she did that. It's all about your mindset. It's all about your perception. Okay, remember, money and everything from the world is coming from within. It's coming from within. So there's an endless stream, an endless supply of money and abundance and prosperity that you can tap into, and just decide, I am tapped into the infinite supply. Okay, you were born to be abundant, you were born to be rich, you were born to have money. Okay, but also look, if we're looking at others, are we thinking they have money and I don't, right? You got to change your mindset in some other ways too. There is no lack. Okay, and no one is taking money from you. At work, somebody's not making more money, it means you make less. None of that's true. It's only true in your reality if you have that belief. Okay, like for example, like with the amount of, if you have your own business and there's clients, there is no competition. Okay, problems can easily be fixed as they are created. Exactly. The misunderstandings between us will shift. Perfect. That is a great affirmation. Amazing. Tips for letting go of the old story. I released this old story. I found value in the old story, but it's not me anymore. That's what you say to yourself. This old story is not me, right? We release the old story. And the way to also let go of the old story is you're telling you could write it all out. Here's all the old story and I'm done with it. Rip it up and be like, boom, done, right? And now you replace it. So you keep replacing with the new story. So you focus on the new story over and over and over, and you're focusing on the new story. You replace it that your mind won't even think of. You've saturated yourself so much in the new story that you're not even coming up with the old story. I was bummed, like, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, Sarah. Okay, so guess what? That's being in the problem. What am I doing wrong? Remember, okay, here's something you could catch yourself. You've already created an imaginal scene and you've scripted and you've affirmed and you're like, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. You're feeling great. And then when you look at the 3D and you go, but it's not here. Okay, am I doing something wrong? Maybe I should do this and maybe I should do that. Okay, just stop all of that. That's what you stop doing. That's still being in the problem of not having it. Okay, because when we say like, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm doing, now we're starting to judge that we maybe did something wrong when you never did anything wrong. All you needed to do is you just gotta stay loyal and stay firm, and you persist and you persevere no matter what. So when you affirm and it's been several days or several weeks, right? You continue to say, it's mine. You claim it, claim it, claim it, claim it, claim it, okay? Instead of getting caught up in thinking, maybe I'm doing something wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. Guess what? Living in the end is saying, I already have it. So if you already have it, you wouldn't have done something wrong. But if we're starting to affirm, maybe I'm doing something wrong, right? We're aligning with the reality where it's like, I don't have it. I notice I don't have it. Let me try to figure it out. Do you want to be in the place of, let me figure it out and I'm still figuring out, let me tweak it? Or are you going to jump to already having it? So stand loyal. I know. You just have to persist. You just have to stay loyal. You're gonna be unfazed and unbothered by the 3D reality, and you're just gonna claim, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, right? And you don't even have to say it. You're just gonna walk through life going, I know it's already mine. You're gonna remind yourself any second that you doubt it, you go, no, but I already affirmed it, it's already mine. I shouldn't worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it, it's already mine. Okay, that's where you wanna be. Instead of like, it's not happening, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Now we're going down the path of maybe I did something wrong and I still don't have my desire and I'm still trying to figure out how to get my desire, okay? So instead of being there, you're going to be, I already have it. So if you already have it, you're not wondering what's wrong. You're not wondering if you should change something. You're not wondering, did I do this right? Because it doesn't matter. It's only you and your reality creating your reality. You just claim that you have it, okay? That's a big key to this, continuing to persevere and persist. All right, because it's already yours. You guys, I do have to run. You guys are powerful. If you need additional help, I have a free Facebook group. Join my Facebook group. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want additional help, if you want to level up, I've got my VIP group where I go live in that group several times a week. And that is a group to cultivate that new perception of everyone is yourself pushed out, right? To get a deeper understanding of this. If you are interested in working on your own, I've created that new course, right? My new course I created, a lot of you asked me to create something, and I came up with a blueprint to manifest your reality by mastering your self-concept. So that is available, the link's in my bio. And I love you guys all. I intend you all get your desires. It's already done. Okay, bye.